What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new game. We're hitting up Supercross 5, man. It's Supercross time of the season. We're here. We're ready. I've been blabbing on about it for ages, going on about it for all our Motocross. If you've been watching the Motocross series, then you know I've been looking forward to this. I did doubt myself the other day. Some of you might have seen the comment on the latest or the last probably Motocross video, the two-stroke video. I wasn't sure if I was going to get the game. I've been looking at some other videos. There's been some questionable reviews. And it didn't look that much different to Supercross 4, but I've bit the bullet. I've bought it anyway. I'm recording it on the day it came out. I've just finished work. I've jumped straight on it. So you won't be seeing this till probably Friday at the earliest, maybe Saturday. Depends how long it takes to edit, upload it, all that sort of stuff, all that YouTube stuff. But yeah, we're here, man. Supercross 5 time. This is literally going to be a really quick video just to get some out there, just my first impressions. I've literally just started the game up. I've gone through and you have to set up your rider and a few little other bits before you can even get into this menu. And there's like music playing, copyright music, all sorts going on. So I have to skip all that. I've turned all that off now, obviously, and we're at the main menu. So yeah, it's just going to be quick first impressions. Literally, I've not played the game at all. I'm literally just playing it now. So what we've done so far is very quickly just customize our rider. We've got Dougie Decker in here. So you got all our usual stuff. We're going with Dougie again. Dougie Decker. I need to change those numbers. They are disgusting. All your normal stuff. Pick your number, height, build, all that sort of stuff. You can be, there are females in the game now, which is good. Can't remember if they were in the last one, but you can. So it's good. Height, continent, country, all that good stuff. All the normal stuff in there. You can do your celebrations, your physical appearance, like hair, obviously, all that stuff. That's definitely not the... tattoos. All right. I didn't know we had tattoos as well. That didn't come up just now, which is interesting. I also definitely did not pick that face. I picked this dude. Let's go back to that. But I'll do a video on all the customization and everything. I'll probably do a separate video. As I said, this is going to be a quick first impressions kind of thing. But we've done all that. Got Dougie Decker on the go. We're obviously going to be doing a career mode at some point. I'm going to do a video on the Futures Academies. This is all your... like for the beginners, basically. For anyone that's never played a Supercross game, you can come in here. You got some tutorials, tutorial race, all sorts of stuff, advanced lessons, theory lessons. We're going to do a video on that as well, though. As I said, as I keep saying, this is just a quick first impressions one. So what we'll do, I think we'll just jump straight into a race, I reckon. There are other bits of the game. We've got free roam now. We've got a compound again, obviously. The free roam is pretty cool. You can actually like free roam the official tracks. So you can ride around Daytona, but do it backwards if you want, or make up some crazy transfer lines and stuff I've seen people doing already, which is pretty cool. Again, I'll do a video on that as well at some point. Got multiplayer, obviously online, split screen. Again, I might get the missus on split screen just for a laugh. That'd be quite funny, just see if she wants to play. And yeah, customization. What we will really quickly do though is we'll jump on a 450. You have to pick a bike when you first start. So I went with Honda, just picked whatever I thought. We're obviously going to pick some official teams in career mode. There will be a full career mode on the go. We're going to try and get that done before MotoGP comes out in mid-April. But what we'll really quickly do is just change those numbers on the back of our jersey, because I do not like that at all. So if we jump in here, like I said, this is literally the first time I've jumped into the game. So number style, what have we got? All the usual stuff. Have we got anything that could be anything a bit different to normal? Looks all pretty similar, to be honest. That'll do. We're going with the 33. Again, we'll go with that for now. Number colour, nickname style. Let's just do that as well while we're here. Could make that bigger. Can't make that any bigger, really. Same problems, man. Same problems. I'm already getting the same issues we've always had. Can I move that up and down? I can't do anything with it. All right, okay. Well, that'll do for now. Let's just change this to white because it looks horrible. We have got a lot more customization in terms of colors. We're getting trophies already just for changing the color of our numbers, which is pretty cool, I suppose. There we go, that'll do. It looks a bit better. I guess we'll keep all this sort of gear on for now. What should we do? Oh, we got a nice blurry screen. Why have we got that then? Saving. All right, cool. I'm playing on PS5. If you haven't already noticed, X and Square and R2 and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, PS5. Should we change our gear? We've only got 1,000 credits, something mental, I think. So can we even do anything? 28,000 credits. Are you joking, mate? Wow. All right. I could be doing some grinding here then. This is going to be interesting. They all cost 28 grand. I've not got the credits multiplier. I didn't get the game earlier or anything like that. So All right, well, we'll stick with what we got then, shall we? That'll do for now. As I said, I'll do a more detailed review of like the customization and stuff. And obviously, as I said, we'll jump into career mode and stuff. For now, let's jump into a race and just see what it's all about. See how different it is to Supercross 4, how different it is to MXGP 21. Let's go single event. We'll jump on a 450. We will be... Oh, I guess we could be an official rider, actually. It's obviously the 2021 season. So, like, Anderson's on a Husky still. Mookie's on a Yamaha. I forgot he was on Yamaha. Yeah, so I always forget it's a year behind. Shit, we did a lot of gas in MXGP, so we won't jump on that. Should we Kenny? He's obviously out for the season, or for the remainder of the season, we believe. Let's jump on board with Kenny. Screw it. And let's go to Daytona, because Daytona is always fun. Cool, clear weather, rainy weather. We'll go with clear for now. We have obviously got milestone tracks in there now. They've got their own free tracks. The compound, you got all these tracks as well. And obviously custom stuff again, which we'll jump into at some point. But for now, let's jump into Daytona Beach. Event options, what we got? So advanced physics, joint brakes off. Rider weight manual. I'm gonna leave that semi-automatic. I'm still not a full manual. Flow aid off. Rewind. We'll turn it off for now. Aid in jumping. What does that do? Activate or deactivate the jump helper. No, I don't need that. Flow recovery. So flow recovery is like another new thing they've added in. If you crash basically in a rhythm section, or if you mess up a rhythm section, it helps you get back in touch with the leaders, but we'll leave that off for now as well. Automatic weight jumping, leave that off. Assisted steering, deactivate, leave that off. Race options. We'll just go semi-pro. What's semi-pro? Qualifying and a main event. We don't really qualify, do we? One shot only in the main event, whereas semi-pro will participate in the qualifying. Yeah. For now, we'll just do one shot. Obviously, in career mode, we'll do a lot longer. We'll do a short race. Event type standard or triple crown. Now we'll do event standard for now. Bang these boys up to realistic. Apparently the AI are pretty intense, so this could be interesting. Maybe I will do qualifying, actually. I'll do qualifying. I'll have a quick look at qualifying as well. Cool. Right, let's have a look then. Let's get into it. I think that's all we need to do. Let's go.
Live from the Daytona International Speedway, this evening we will broadcast another thrilling round of the Monster Energy AMA Supercross. We're just a few minutes away from the beginning of today's qualifying session. I am Daniel Blair, and I'm here with Ricky Carmichael, ready to watch the world's fastest hit the track.
That's right, Daniel. The final results of the day will be decided starting from this qualifying session. There are very few main event gates. Who will manage to earn the most coveted lines?
Very nice. We've got Daniel Blair and Ricky Carmichael, the GOAT, chatting away. Ricky does a lot of the training stuff as well. As I said, we'll get into that at some point. But nice to see some official voices in there. It's always good, always good. We'll have a quick look at our bike setup. I'm not going to mess about this too much, but they've changed this up again then compared to MXGP. What have we got? Gear ratio, we'll put that on short. We'll leave everything else. So they've got rid of like the throttle responsiveness that was in MXGP and a few other bits. They definitely got rid of it. They definitely simplified that a bit, so maybe it's a good thing. Don't know. We'll have a play of it at some point. Let's just jump in qualifying, shall we? Let's have a little look. Here's Kenny then. Alright, we need to zoom out a little bit. That's way too close. We've got your helmet cam inside your goggles. Oh, we've gone over the front already. Alright. Helmet cam inside goggles, outside, distance, and really close. You can, I believe, edit all this anyway in the menu. You can do customized camera, you can zoom in, zoom out, all sorts of stuff. If we go to that one and then customize, I always like being a little bit further away. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. Right. What does it look like? Kenny looks cool, man. Looking good. Graphics, I must say, do look alright. I don't know why we've decided to go back on the bike there. Yeah, looks right, not too bad. I don't know, it doesn't... I don't know. As I said, right, I was looking at videos and stuff, people playing it already, and it didn't sort of fill me with confidence that it was much different. The dirt looks a little bit... Yeah, dirt looks a little bit sort of flat. Even compared to MXGP. Maybe I'm just imagining it, I don't know, but... Oh, it feels... Okay, alright, it feels very different. Very, very different to MXGP at least. Oh, we're going off the track already. There's going to be a lot of this. As I said, I've literally not played it. We're in semi-automatic, obviously. We can still shift up there for the whoops. That's always a good tip. Oh, I don't know if I like the... If you lean the sticks forward, you kind of get like a... Like the camera move, like it zooms forward. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that on the recording, but... Okay, you can move the rider and stuff. You can still turn. I feel like it might be a little bit more forgiving. Like I'm fully leant over here. And I've not dropped it, whereas MXGP was pretty easy to drop the bike if you use full lean angle on your right stick. We're going to send it off of this, see what happens. Oh, are we going to clear that? Wasted. So, alright, so we should have crashed. We shouldn't be sending it off of those. This is, I don't know, this feels weird. Does feel weird. I feel like they've tried to make it a bit better for beginners and stuff. And it probably does feel like that. I mean, this does feel a little bit easier. It's a little bit more, as I said, a little bit more forgiving. We're obviously only in qualifying at the moment. We need to get into a proper race in a second. But let's just try and do one clean lap. Let's chase Osborne around. I tell you what, the AI look fast. I mean, they're always pretty quick in qualifying anyway, but they seem to be flying along here. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem as loose on the bike. You can't sort of move as much. It's my first impression, at least, anyway. We'll wait and see. Get away from those tough blocks, mate. Lean back to the whoop still get that kind of wheelie, not wheelie glitch, but yeah, there's definitely like a sudden jolt forward if you move the sticks forward, which is kind of weirding me out a little bit. We over-jumped that a little bit. Need to, yeah, I don't know. MXGP, you could, you know, if you full throttle, you pretty much lose the back end quite easily, and if you full lean, as I said, with the right stick, you lose the back end. Oh, moose skins come past as well. Yeah, they seem quick. It's also got really dark at that point of the track as well, which is interesting. We're going to land on that tough block. Ah, there's the crash. Alright, we got a crash. We got a crash at some point. Alright, don't know. First impressions seems a little strange. Definitely seems different. It's definitely very different to MXGP, which I know these always did feel a little bit different, but I was expecting it to be, I don't know, somewhat similar, considering, you know, they were both out on next-gen consoles and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it definitely feels different. Lighting, I feel, looks a little bit too bright in places and too dark in other places, but I'm not moaning. I'm not moaning. I mean, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Alright, cool. We'll leave it there. Let's jump into a race, and I'll see you in a minute.
This was the end of the qualifying sessions. The checkered flag is flying at the finish line for the riders of the 450 category. Let's see the results.
There we go. Qualifying's finished with. I didn't get any better. We're doing a 127.9 compared to a 121. Yeah, Jesus, man. The AI could be difficult. I've heard lots about them being pretty tough. So this could be hard, man. This is on semi-automatic as well. So I'm not even compared to some of you guys out there playing on manual. This could be tough. Right, let's get into a race then and see what it's all about. Looks like we're getting some. Oh, we're getting some decent XP actually, just for doing qualifying. We got. What did we get for that? Laps completed, laps out rewind. I mean, I didn't use rewind once, so surely that should be 4 and 4. 5,000 credits just for qualifying. That's better. That's better. Okay, cool. That might be a good thing. We obviously had issues with that in the past, with it being a bit difficult to grind and take especially MXGP 21. That took so long to get credits and XP and stuff, having to use those credit tracks. Here we go then, Daytona. We'll let Daniel chat away.
Iconic speedways. Ricky, how do you think tonight's race will unfold?
This is the 51st year that Supercross has made a stop in Daytona, and this year, as well as the design of the track, will guarantee a fantastic race.
The bikes are loaded and the engines are fired. It's time to drop the gate.
Time to drop the gate. Alright, mate. I mean, it looks pretty damn dark. What's going on? Let's see what happens. We won't listen to those guys every time. I'm just trying to see what it's all about. In comes Kenny. With his interesting looking haircut and beard. He's like kind of glowing. Alright, we'll go with it. Little things. I'm not moaning, but little things. Does the bike setup change back? No, it stays on short. Okay, cool. That's good. That's one improvement. Let's get into the race then and see what happens. See if we can get a good start, I guess. We're going to be obviously in the final gate pick. Can we jump? Oh, I've got a pretty good jump. Perfect jump apparently. Perfect start. And we're taking the lead. Alright, we'll take that. We are fulminating? Fulminating. What does that mean? I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life. What does that mean? Nice. Alright, I mean, we will take a whole shot and a perfect start in the first quick race we're doing. They're going to cut me inside. I feel like the AI take really tight lines, and I'm sure they've done this on pretty much every game. Jason Anderson out front on his Husky. Oh, it's so weird seeing them on their old bikes. I really wish they could. I know it's difficult for the developers to get it. They don't get all the stuff in time. Obviously, a lot of these people didn't even sign in time when they're already making this game, so it's difficult for them to get it right. But it is always a bit weird playing last year's game, or last year's riders in this year's game. Oh my days, Husky boys are annihilating me. Alright, well this could be interesting. I mean, I braked and everything then. I didn't mean to send it over there. That was dude, we were getting annihilated. Alright, okay, this is going to be hard. I might be turning the difficulty down for career mode if it's going to be this difficult. It's going to take some getting used to, obviously. We need some practice. Yeah, like I said, this feels different. It feels very different to MXGP 21. So if you've played that and you're not sure about this, it does feel different. Not necessarily bad different. I'd say well, they all messed that right up. I'd say it's definitely more forgiving. Straight off the bat, that's the first thing I've noticed. I've not really crashed properly apart from here we go. Apart from hitting tough blocks. So we're gonna case that. Alright, we've got landed on. Okay. Now we've crashed. Yeah, I don't know. It seems more forgiving. Definitely more forgiving. The AI do seem crazy, unrealistic, so you know, that could be something you wanna keep in mind, depending on how difficult you want it to be. Oh my god, the bike's all over the place through the whoops there. What are we down in P12? Let's try and Eli Tomax down here with us on his, yeah, see on his Kawasaki. It's just weird, isn't it? It's just strange. AI don't seem. Alright, we've gone over the front. Alright, never mind. We're gonna have to get some practice in. I'm definitely gonna have to get some practice in with this for career mode. But yeah, first impressions. Let me try and actually put a sentence together without crashing. More forgiving. I feel like you've got less control of the rider almost. I don't know, just you can't move around in the air as much. It feels a lot more sort of stuck in place, I would say. Definitely not as much fluidity of the rider and bike, but not, I don't know, it's not necessarily a bad thing because it wasn't done very well in MXGP. You know, you could move around, but you'd pretty much always crash when you did whips and stuff. We haven't actually done a whip yet. We'll try and that was a very, we got landed on again. Alright. Davalos even. See, some of these dudes aren't even in this class anymore, which is crazy. We're down in pretty much last place, so that's not what you want to see on the first impressions video. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely go around bends and stuff. You don't seem to lose traction as much, so that's a good thing, because that was kind of, I don't know, I said in MXGP it was kind of realistic when it was wet and stuff that you'd kind of slide out. They used to slide out a lot in that game, as I'm sure you saw me all do many times. Oops, alright, we're doing alright now, not too bad. I don't know why they were slowing down for that bit. There is that kind of weird camera thing where it zooms forward. I'm not sure about that. That's a bit, definitely feels a bit odd. I have to get used to how fast we can go over some of these rhythm sections. Sand definitely affects your pace. You definitely slow down in the sand. You can definitely feel that. Oh, they can take such a tighter line already. Okay. Yeah, they're quick. We're going to be definitely dropping this down. I cannot get stopped for that in time. They seem to tear up to it and then just kind of stop. Whereas I'm braking and still flying over that wall jump. It feels good. I'd say I can't really remember. I should have played Supercross 4 first. It's been so long since we played that game, and I was playing it on PC as well. So I said before, it's always a bit of a weird comparison because going from PC to PS5. Also got the DualSense controller from PS5. Got the haptic feedback turned on. Feels alright actually. Feels better than it does in MXGP. I would say. Feels more sort of in time with your braking and acceleration, the vibration and the haptic feedback kind of stuff. I don't know, it looks alright, the graphics look alright, like the riders and the bikes look good. I'd just say the dirt, maybe it's just this track, we'll have to wait and see, but the dirt looks quite flat. The track looks, there's no real texture to the terrain. Oh mate, we are messing this right up. I don't know. First impressions I guess are good. I would say if you played MXGP 21, this is going to feel very different. It does feel very different, in my opinion. Supercross 4, I can't give you a proper comparison because I've not played it for so long, but I imagine it feels different to that, a lot different to that as well. A lot of other people have said it's closer to Supercross 3 than it has been, but it's still not quite on par with Supercross 3. I never played it, so I can't compare to that at all. I literally went from Supercross 1 to Supercross 4 with a few MXGPs in between. So, I don't know. As first impressions go, it feels better than I thought it was going to. It looks okay. Doesn't look as good as I wanted it to. I think we'll have fun though. We'll definitely have fun. As I said, I'm going to get some more videos out. We're going to do some free roam, some compound, some split screen. I'll go through some of the customization maybe. We'll a few other bits. We'll do the futures tutorials and stuff, just if anyone's interested. It is very, very beginnery from what I've heard. It's definitely for people that have not played this kind of game before, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. They're trying to get people involved. I feel like they might have taken away some of the difficulty of the sim aspect of the game by making it a little bit too easy. Like, I'm not crashing that much. The only crashes I've had are where people have landed on my head or I've hit a tough block. I don't think I've crashed any other way, have I? Fourth gear is definitely can't get into fifth quite yet in that whoop section around Daytona. Yeah, I don't know. There's going to be plenty of videos. We're obviously going to do career mode as well, as I said. We're going to try and get the whole career mode done. I'll do the futures. I think there's like 3 races for futures. And then I'm probably going to go 250 East just to do the second half of the season, because then obviously we'll jump into 450s and do the whole season. Whereas if I do West, we'll do all the beginning tracks, and then we'll do all the beginning tracks again in 450s. So I was thinking East. Let me know if you would really prefer to see West, but I'll probably do East anyway. Let me know what bike you want me to be on, brand at least. Doesn't necessarily need to be the team, just let me know what brands you want me to go for. Gear brands and stuff as well, like helmets, gear, jerseys and boots and all that sort of stuff. Again, I'm going to try and record a load of this stuff pretty much back to back. Probably, I looped out over the line. There we go. P19.
With no holds barred.
We've done all right. P19 for our first attempt. Best time at 124s. We weren't too far off the pace. We got the whole shot. I mean, it could have been worse. But yeah, all right. There's the first race done. First impressions. Not too bad. Let's jump back to my menu and I'll just tie it all up. Just quickly jumped into replay actually. Just have a little look at the replay mode. This is the first person mode. They've lovingly kept that replay option up there in the top left, so you can't even cheat or pretend like you're racing in first person anymore. This is just going to be definitely a replay mode, which is interesting. It's got different camera angles. We can go for that's different rider. Go inside the helmet as well. I mean, it looks alright. The first person cameras on this game always look pretty good. Got this kind of what's this on the side of our helmet? Oh my god, this looks like chaos. You see what I mean? Like the dirt and stuff and sand just doesn't seem quite as detailed as it did even in MXGP. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. This is top of the helmet camera. Got a lot more camera angles actually in replay, to be fair. This one's a bit all over the place. Then you obviously got the kind of cinematic cam. Looks pretty cool. Not bad. Watching us get absolutely annihilated by everybody. And then obviously you got the same camera that you race with, and back to that one. So not bad. Alright, there's a little look at the replays. Cool, there we go. We're up to prestige level 5 actually, so they give you some decent XP, which is good. That's not too bad. And we've got 11,000 credits for that as well, which is pretty good as well. So definitely seems like the credits and XP have been adapted a little bit. We'll wait and see, obviously with the gear costing 28 grand. So you're still gonna need a lot of credits. But it's not as bad it seems. And there we go, back to the home screen. As I said, really quick review. I don't think this video is going to be that long, to be honest, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it anyway. Just a quick first impressions. As I said, I've literally just jumped into the game. It feels okay. It's definitely, I don't know. It didn't look, I was umming and ahhing about it anyway. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it. I think we'll have fun. We'll definitely have fun with it. It definitely seems a progression in some areas. We'll have to wait and see how it goes in. We'll go through the Futures Academy career, all that sort of stuff I've already spoke about in the video. Plenty more videos to come. Hope you're looking forward to them. If you are, make sure you leave some comments down below. What do you want to see? What bikes? What gear? East or West? We'll probably go East, but let me know anyway if you got a preference. Yeah, let me know what you want. Let me know what you want to see. But we'll try and smash through an entire career mode as well as a few other videos of all the other different aspects of the game. Hopefully get it all done before April 21st when MotoGP comes out. But we'll wait and see. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there for now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, as I said, comment down below. Please give the video a thumbs up. It means a lot. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You don't want to miss out on any of the good Supercross content. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys. Bye.